In a world that never sleeps, where the flash of a camera can crown or crush, the date was October 4, 2025, a Saturday painted in glitter, grief, and gossip. The day opened on a golden note in Hollywood, where crowds gathered beneath a burning Californian sun to watch Lauren Graham receive her star on the Walk of Fame. The pavement shimmered like it knew her journey by heart, the years of scripts, coffee cups, laughter echoing from Stars Hollow. Her Gilmore Girls family stood shoulder to shoulder, smiling through tears, as she pressed her hands into wet cement, sealing not just a name but a legacy. Somewhere nearby, Addison Rae stepped onto a late-night stage wrapped in a gown that whispered from another century, a vintage piece once worn by 1950s showgirl Gypsy Rose Lee. The cameras adored her, the dress seemed alive, breathing nostalgia into the neon night. Each flashbulb caught her mid-spin, a reminder that fame always hungers for something that feels borrowed from the past yet reborn in the present. Across the ocean, in the quiet corners of England, sorrow settled in. Dame Patricia Routledge, the brilliant, fussy, incomparable hyacinth bucket, had taken her final bow. 96 years of wit, charm, and perfect comic timing ended not with applause but with the gentle hush of respect. The world remembered her as the woman who made dignity ridiculous and ridiculousness divine. Tributes poured from every corner, actors, comedians, politicians, all admitting they'd secretly practiced her accent at least once. But not every headline carried warmth. In New York, the story of Sean Diddy Combs tightened its final knot. Once the unstoppable mogul of music and nightlife, now sentenced to 50 months behind bars, the culmination of trials, testimonies, and a past he could no longer dance away from. The city's skyline looked the same, but the sound of his empire had fallen quiet. Fans argued online, was this justice, or just another celebrity collapse? In the end, even power has an expiration date. Then, far from the drama of courtrooms, another man took to the stage, Keith Urban, guitar in hand, heart cracked open. It was his first concert since parting ways with Nicole Kidman, yet in the middle of the performance, behind him on a giant screen, flashed a photo of Kidman and their daughters. No words, no explanation, just a silent confession in chords and melody. The crowd cheered, cried, and somehow understood that music is the only way some men say sorry. At the same time, the BBC rolled out velvet carpets in Glasgow for a brand new show. The Celebrity Inner Circle, a quiz built on secrets and alliances, hosted by Amanda Holden, who walked onto the set like a queen of controlled chaos. Bright lights, laughter, and a circle of famous faces, actors, athletes, comedians, all pretending not to plot against one another. It was gamesmanship wrapped in glitter, deception made charming, and the audience couldn't look away. Social media exploded within minutes of its premiere, memes, fan theories, instant rivalries. A new obsession was born. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift's latest album The Life of a Showgirl was setting the internet ablaze. Released at midnight, it arrived like a confessional dressed in sequins. Critics dissected its every lyric, numerologists found hidden meanings in its release date, and astrologers called it a Libra's love letter to reinvention. Swift, as always, remains silent, letting her music whisper the things she'd never say out loud. In Los Angeles, Robert Pattinson gave a rare interview. No vampires, no darkness, just a new father talking about bedtime stories and diapers. He said fatherhood made him more patient, more curious, more human. Fans melted at the thought of Batman changing baby bottles. The internet called it the softest plot twist of 2025. Elsewhere, on the edge of fame and farewell, tributes continued to pour in for Jane Goodall. The world had lost her just days earlier at 91, the woman who taught humanity to see itself in the eyes of chimpanzees. Her name trended again as celebrities, scientists, and schoolchildren posted memories of meeting her. It felt, for a moment, as if kindness itself had left the planet a little quieter. And in Pakistan, whispers of yet another storm, Shoaib Malik rumored to be parting ways with his third wife, Sana Javed. No confirmations, only silence from both sides. But social media needed no facts, only screenshots, captions, and imagination. Across the feed, former cricketer Sana Mir also trended after her Azad Kashmir comments stirred controversy, forcing her to clarify live on air. Fame, once again, proving that a single sentence could ignite a digital wildfire. Back in Hollywood, a brighter note emerged. Teddy Mellencamp, who'd once spoken openly about her stage 4 cancer, revealed that her scans showed no trace of disease. "It's gone," she told her followers, smiling through tears. The post went viral not for glamour or gossip, but for hope. The night fell softly on October 4th. Paparazzi packed up their lenses, red carpets cooled under city lights, and the world turned its page of celebrity chaos for another dawn. Yet, somewhere, Amanda Holden was still laughing on set, Lauren Graham's star still glowed on the boulevard, Addison Rae's golden dress was being locked away like a museum piece, and Taylor Swift's songs kept playing in a million lonely rooms. Because that's what fame does, it burns, fades, and reignites a constellation of stories that never really end. One day it's applause, the next it's headlines, but always, it's someone's dream playing under the spotlight. And as October 4th passed into history, it left behind not just scandals or ceremonies, but a reminder: in the theater of fame, every smile hides a secret, and every goodbye waits for its encore.